Hey everybody, Rory from ANS Gear. We've got a accessory, I guess, for maybe your shop, your room, your counter, whatever it happens to be. We've got gun stands from Planet Eclipse. They call them the Marker Podium. If you can't make it on the podium, maybe your gun can. Jokes. So there's two colors of this Marker Podium. You've got a black one and you've got silver right there. I'm going to do the silver one just because I think it's more fun. So I'm going to put the black one, well, I'll just show you what the black one looks like. It's got black right there, the black ASA stand, the black mount right there. Black. We're going to put this one just over here though. So let's get out our pieces pie. So on this one, this is our riser. This is the part that's going to stand up off the bottom right there. You know what? Maybe I should do black because of the white table. It'll be a little easier to see on this white background. So, change of heart. After I saw that in my monitor here, it kind of blends right in with the tablecloth. All right. So, again, here we go. This is our riser part right here. Then we've got our mount. So this part is going to go kind of like this. All right, it's squared. It's got a rounded end, but this is square, and you got a square notch right here, and so this will slide in. Now, if you need to mount this to this in the little screw packet right here, you've got two screws and this little set screw right here. So this set screw will come in through the top and go into one of these little divots depending on where you've got it set up. So that will go in and then that goes in and that locks this piece to this piece right here. So that's that. And then we've got our plate. So our base right here. All this other stuff back in here for now. All right. So if we look at the bottom, we've got two offset holes right here. These are going to line up with these offset holes that are right here. These holes are for two different options. So if you want to take this and mount it to a table, you could put these holes in and secure this down and make this so that somebody can't grab it and walk away with it. Especially if you got that screw down in there. Now, if you've got a wall you want to mount to, you could do the same thing. You could take this, put these into the wall, so mount it up against the wall like this, and then clever enough, the screws that are on the side are in the same pattern. So you can take this and then you can mount it just like that. And then you can have this coming off and then your gun coming forward. So you can mount it on the side of a wall. You can mount it like that, standing up on the side of a wall, or like this on a countertop. So either way, I like that. I think that's cool that you could do both versions. If you go and make a big wall of guns, then you could get a bunch of these stands, stick them up there, and have your guns all lined up like that. I think it's pretty cool. Anywho, let's build this one for standing up on a counter right here. So we've got this and this. Let's go ahead and take our two screws. They're going to come into the bottom side right here. We're going to put this on like this with our opening facing front right here. So let's go. We're going to need our 1/8. We're going to put that right there. I'm just going to start these screws in so that they don't get lost. I'm not going to crank on them or anything. I'm just going to put them in there so that we know that they're there. All right. Now, that's going to go in like that. What we need now is a gun. Got one. Right here. So at this point, we're going to take this we're going to make sure that this is all the way back. So the collar that you see right here, we're going to put it all the way back. We're not going to tighten it though. We're just going to set it all the way back. And then we're going to thread this in to the ASA of the marker. And once we get to the end, when it doesn't go any further, we're going to look at it. Now, if we look, this is going to be hard to see. I'm going to show you this way. So if we look at this, you can see that it's slightly off center over here. We want to make sure that it's perfectly centered up and down. So I'm going to back this up so that it is perfectly centered like that. Now what we can do is the collar that's on there, we take the collar and we start to bring it forward like this. And we use that collar to set up against the ASA body to kind of lock the whole unit together. Then we can take this and we can slide it right in there. And if we wanted to, we could put that set screw in there and lock it all into place. Beautiful. Just like that. A gun stand. Podium. Marker podium is what they call this one. So I think it's a real trick setup right here. I like the way that it's versatile. You can mount it to a wall. If you just want to display it in like your room or something like that, stick it on your wall, put your gun on there. Maybe in your garage, you got a bunch of things you do. You got a little workspace in there, whatever it happens to be. Or if you're doing displays on countertops, works out real well for that too. It's really going to fit any marker because it attaches through the ASA. So there's no marker that I don't think it wouldn't fit. If you've got ones that are longer or heavier at the end, it could topple over that way. So what do? You just mount it down through the screw holes. That way this can't go anywhere. You can put the heaviest gun you want on it. It's not going to be a problem. Comes in black, comes in silver. Any way you want to mount it, I think it'll work for you. Any gun you want to put on there, it'll work for you too. So Planet Eclipse Marker Podiums available through the website. Check them out. They're all metal, all aluminum, so there's no plastic to it or anything like that. Rugged, durable. Get yours today at ansgear.com.